Hi YouTube. I thought I'd put a little video on here of a couple more of my Petri cameras. This one here is a Petriflex 5 from about 1960, 61, 62, somewhere in around there. I believe it was the second SLR that Petri made. And even though the company's got a horrible reputation, now deceased of course, I really like this camera. It's got fastest film speed is 1/500th of a second. No capability for a flash mounted on the body, not even a cold shoe. You had to use one of those little brackets that would mount the flash off to the side. It's got a self timer, and as with many of the early Petris, the release button is mounted right on the front here, similar to some of the East German Praktika cameras. It's an interesting camera. Visually, it's, you've got just a different look and feel of the, say, a Nikon or a Canon, and some people claim a different quality as well. I've had good luck with it. It doesn't have a meter, and I've either used a handheld meter or the Sunny 16 rule, and it's done me just fine. I have a couple more lenses for it. I've got a 135 millimeter telephoto lens, and I've also got an adapter so that you can use screw mount lenses on it as well. So it's fairly versatile in that respect. Really well made, really solid camera. You could pound nails in with this thing and it would work just fine afterwards. Got it off eBay a few years ago. Probably paid about 10 or 15 bucks for it, and just the appearance alone to me was worth every cent. This camera over here is one of Petri's later models. This is a Petri Color 35, and it's a zone focus camera, and it came out in 1968, and some people claim that is the most collectible of all Petri cameras. I bought mine off Kijiji for, I think it was about $40 to $45, and it's a very interesting little camera. It does have a built-in light meter. It takes mercury cells, but I've been told you can use 1.5 volt button cells, and they work just fine as well. It's a very interesting camera. Apparently you can do everything with one hand with this camera. The hot shoe's mounted on the left here. When this folds out, and that's your film rewind right here. I haven't played with it in a couple of years, but there's your film rewind. There's your shutter speed on the front. There's your aperture on the back, so there's your shutter, there's your aperture. And the whole thing is just very, very well designed. It's a beautiful camera. The entire back comes off to load film, and that's this assembly here is used to screw it back into place. It can be mounted on a tripod. As I said, one of the most collectible of all the Petris, and for the time, a super small camera. These for a while there was quite a cachet to them. They were going for a few $100 on eBay. I don't think they're selling like they were, but I always wanted one. Now I got me one, so I'm happy with that. I've only run one roll of film to it, and it was pretty good. Apparently when this came out in the late 60s, they were giving the Raleighs and some of the other big names a run for their money. Unfortunately, not too many years after that, Petri went into insolvency, and that was the end of the company. But anyway, a nice camera, visually and technically as well. The Petriflex 5, just a really interesting camera all around. Nothing particularly special about it mechanically. Just a very visually pleasing camera, at least to my tired and jaded old eyes. Anyway, that's all for now. Bye-bye.